So let's talk about it. How do we find our true selves and how do we live a life that aligns with those values? Well, the first step is you got to figure out who your true self really is. And that is a lot easier said than done. We wear many different masks, many different identities throughout our lives. I mean, I can tell you the person I was when I was in high school is very different than the person I was in my mid 20s. And I can tell you now that I am approaching 30, I feel like I'm a very different person than I was in my mid 20s. You have to ask yourself some really deep questions like, what do I value? What do I want out of life? What is important to me? What is not important to me? Are there things that I have extremely strong opinions about? And are there things that I just don't really care so much about? This can take a lot of emotional strength to really dig into your own psyche, into your own soul, and just figure out who you are. And figuring out who you are is no simple task. It's not something that's linear or that has any defined metrics. One of the things you can do is just go out into the world and try different experiences. Look up things that you think would be fun. Don't worry about if you'd be any good at it or not. If you're interested in learning an instrument, go try to learn that instrument. If you think rock climbing would be fun, go take a rock climbing class. Don't worry about being good enough. Don't worry about making money off of it. Only thing that you should worry about is, do you find it enjoyable? Did you have fun during that experience? And is this something that you want to see yourself doing more in your life? And for me, I've had so many trial and errors and different experiences, and I think I'm going to continue to have so many. I mean, I have had so many different career changes. I've done every kind of job, from a personal trainer, I've worked in a moving company, I've worked as a bartender, and anything else you can imagine. I have done just everything because I always thought, this is what I want to be. And then once I start doing it, sometimes I realize this is not really for me, and that's okay. If you try something and start something and you find out later that it's not for you, it's okay to change course. It's okay to say, hey, this is not really aligning with my goals and what I want out of life. What's not okay is to just not do anything, to not ever make an attempt to go out and have experiences to find out what you like. And what's even worse than that is realizing you don't like something and staying committed to it because you feel like you have to, whether that's for money or if that's because it's a relationship and you feel trapped because you spent so much time in it. Don't stay doing things that don't serve you and don't align with what you want out of life. You know, we're only given one life, and I just think it would be a tragedy to spend your life doing something every single day that you didn't like, surrounding yourself with people that make you feel bad, and just doing things that do not align with your life's mission, with your life's work. That's no existence at all. Another thing is, don't listen too much to what other people have to say. Take a small group of people that you really respect and their opinions matter and listen to them, but at the end of the day, it is your life and other people can't decide how you're going to live it. So you finally think you found who it is you want to be, what kind of person you are really at your core. Now the second step is, how do we live our life in accordance with that? How do we set our life up that we get fulfillment out of each and every day? I think one of the first things you can do is to really just adjust your mindset. Tell yourself right now, unless you are in an immediate emergency situation right now, you have enough. You have everything you need right now to be a complete multidimensional being. You have everything you need. It's all within you. And I know that sounds cheesy. I know every guru has said that, but the reason that gets repeated so much is because it is actually the truth. Happiness and contentness is all within your mind. I mean, look at me right now. I'm actually getting rained on, and it's not fazing me because I like the rain. I look at the rain not as a nuisance or something that bothers me. I look at it as part of the system of life and something that nurtures my planet. And it actually feels pretty good. I mean, it's really cold. It's probably like 40 degrees out right now, so it is a little cold. But I find it enjoyable. If you have people in your life that are toxic or disruptive to your goals and your life's work, as hard as it is, you need to find a way to cut them out. I want you to wake up every morning excited that you have another day of life. Because I know I've experienced so many days in my life where as soon as I open my eyes, the first thing I say is, shit, here we go again. Just like CJ in Grand Theft Auto, okay? We've done that cycle too many times. It's time to break free. It's time to enjoy life and get what you want out of it. And that might mean making some drastic changes. That might mean shaking things up a bit, doing things that people might think are a little bit crazy. And you might be a little crazy. You might actually be a little crazy. But are you happy when you're feeling crazy? Then I think maybe as long as you're not harming yourself or causing an actual danger to yourself, I think that's good. And I think you need to not worry about what the naysayers say, what other people think, because they're not living your life. Only you are living your life. Only you can make the choices that you know you need to make to get you where you know you want to be at. You know, in my personal life, I currently live in a busy city, as you can definitely hear and see from the buildings behind me. And I don't mind this, but this is not where I want to be. And I'm making some quite drastic changes in my life so I can move to a more rural area, so I can own land, so I can build a homestead. I mean, I've always dreamed of having land, raising a family, and living a holistic life close to the earth. That's what I've always dreamed of. And you know what? I'm making some drastic changes in my life to make that happen. And many of my closest family and friends are telling me, hey, you know, I don't know if you should buy undeveloped land. I don't know if you can really build a house on your own. And, you know, I'm intimidated by the whole thing, but I have full confidence and belief in myself. And that's really what the strength is. You have to have full confidence and belief in yourself that you're going to be happy and you're going to have the skills it takes to make it where you want to go. It doesn't matter if you feel fear. I mean, I'm definitely intimidated and feel fear, but I don't let the fear control me. I don't let it hold me. I am going to, oh my God. Sorry, literally as I'm talking about fear not controlling me, I had the fear of my phone smashing against the concrete, which luckily I saved it. But anyways, what I'm saying is you need to not fear. You need to trust in the process. Trust in yourself. Look within your soul and you will know. I know it sounds so cheesy, man. It doesn't make sense, but you will know when you are aligned with that which you were meant to do, with that which you were destined, if you believe in destiny, or if you believe in free will, the free will that you choose, you'll know it. You will know that feeling deep within your soul.